You know, it's really funny because Inter Milan are the sole reason why Man City and PSG now are champions of Europe. Two clubs that we all made fun of for spending massive amount of money and never getting over the hump now have a Champions League because of Inter Milan. And you know what? This should be their legacy now. When you think of Inter Milan, you should think of this. I mean, talk about a one-sided final. I have never in my life ever seen a Champions League final as one-sided as this. Never. I promise you. The closest you'll get is going back to like 1994, AC Milan against Barcelona, where AC Milan won like 4-0. That's the closest you'll get. I mean, this Inter team shouldn't have been in the final at all. At all. And I know what you guys are going to say. I'm a Barca fan. That's the reason why I'm hating on them. Look, that may be true, but I'll give you 3 reasons why they shouldn't have been in the final at all. In the past 3 months, they've been absolutely terrible. For example, that semifinal against AC Milan, they got absolutely battered by an AC Milan team that was like 9th place at the time. I think they got 8th place at the end of the season. But they went out and got their asses whooped in the semifinal 4-1 against an AC Milan team that their best player is Christian Pulisic, bro. That alone should tell you where AC Milan are right now. Reason number 2, they choked their lead in the Scudetto a month prior. And on top of that, the last 2 games, all they had to do was win to win the Scudetto. They choked that. They tied against Lazio and lost the Scudetto to Napoli, which, you know, let's give Napoli their credit. You know, they were pretty good this season. But at the end of the day, they choked that lead by themselves. And on top of that, reason number 3, in the Champions League semifinal, right? If it wasn't for Barcelona's incompetence to hold the ball for 3 minutes, without doing something stupid, your mom, I'm talking about you, they would have been knocked out. 100% they would have been knocked out. So given their performance dipping these past 3 months, do you really think it's surprising that they lost this final? No. What is surprising, the way they lost it. 5-0, bro. I went out and got Chinese food. I was expecting a really good final. No. What a waste of time, bro. I could have been out there doing something, working out with some shit, bro. But I decided to watch this game for an hour and a half for no reason. That's an hour of my life I can't get back at all because of you. Because you weren't ready. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, PSG. I haven't said a single word about PSG. I just been ranting. Look, PSG have a really good young squad, man. In fact, if you came up to me at the beginning of the season and told me, yo, do you imagine PSG going to the final and winning that final? I would have told you we're crazy. Nobody really expected that from them. You know, nobody at all. Not even the owner. But football is pretty unpredictable like that. I mean, anything can happen in sport. Anything at all. I mean, who would have thought that PSG were going to win a final, a Champions League final, without Neymar, without Messi, without Verratti, especially without Mbappe? That is the main thing. They lost Mbappe this season, and they performed better. Now, I could speak on that. I could speak on this topic, but I'm not. Because right now, we're going to get PSG their flowers, because this is about them right now. It's not about Mbappe. But other than that, you know, congratulations, Paris Saint-Germain. You guys deserve it. After all the years of waiting, you know, you guys can finally say you're champions of Europe. So, congratulations.